Alright everyone, a very good morning. Today we are going to start with the chapter The Happy Prince. Alright, so before starting with the chapter, let me brief you what is there in the chapter. Okay, so children, this is the story about a prince. When the prince was alive, he was very happy. Okay, when he was very well living, he was very happy. After his death, what happened? A big statue of his was erected on a pedestal. Erected means made out straight. Erect is straight. A statue was made, pedestal as in choraha. Okay, it was made in the pedestal. From there, the statue of Prince could see the entire city. Okay, the statue, children, was made in such a place that statue could see the entire city from where it was made. Okay, it was made in the center of the city, and the statue was so big that it could see the entire city. And at that time, he saw the miseries of people. Misery means sadness. There were so many sad people, so many poor people, so many people who were not able to live their life properly, who were not able to fulfill their basic necessities of food, clothing, shelter. He saw the poor people, he saw the homeless people. All right? He saw the people very sad, in very misery. Okay, the poor people were in so many problems that the prince never knew when he was very well alive. Okay, but when he was dead, his statue saw all those miseries. Okay, there were homeless people, their hunger, their starvation. Starvation is bhukha rehna. All right, they used to starve the whole day. There was nothing to eat. The prince was sad to see all these miseries, sadness of the people. So the prince, children, he became really very sad. He was very upset, and he really felt it with a heavy heart that why didn't I saw these things when I was alive? If I would have been alive, I would have changed the situation. I would have changed the scenario. People are so upset. They are having so many problems. The basic necessities are also not fulfilled. So this chapter we'll study about the complete story about the prince. Okay, let's begin with the chapter. The happy prince was a beautiful statue. He was covered with gold. He had sapphires for eyes. Sapphire means it's a very very costly gem, children. Okay, and a ruby in his sword. Okay, ruby is also something which is very costly, a very costly ornament. Okay, it is a very very costly ornament. Okay, ruby is also very costly. The sapphire is also very costly. Children, these are very precious stone which normal people, middle class people cannot afford. Okay, it is just for the rich and the high class. Why did he want to part with all the gold that he had and his precious stone? Okay, now this is the story that why that statue wants to part. Part means take away. I don't want these precious, these costly stones. The story is all about that. Okay. High above the city, on a tall column, stood the statue of a happy prince. He was glided all over with thin leaves of fine gold. Okay, glided means he was covered. The statue was such huge, it was a magnificent statue of gold. Okay, the gold was completely all over the statue. With thin leaves of fine gold, for eyes he had two sapphires, and a large red ruby glowed on his sword head. Okay, the ruby was shining, his eyes were shining. One night there flew over the city a little swallow. Swallow means something that is not very deep, limited. His friends had gone away to Egypt 6 weeks before, but he had stayed behind and he decided to go to Egypt too. Okay, now the story is beginning that one night what happened, that his friends had decided that they'll go to Egypt. All right, but this prince stayed, and after staying he also planned to go to Egypt. Alright, all day long he flew, and at night time he arrived at the city. Okay, he flew means he was on the plane. Okay, whole night he was traveling, and then finally he arrived at the city. Where shall I put up? I hope the town has made preparation. Okay, children, he was a prince. Prince is a king. Okay, king is somebody who's superior from all the individual. Everybody is under him. Okay, the class, the level of standard of living the prince holds, it is very high. Okay, so he said that I hope that the town, the people have made quite well preparations. Where shall I put up this done? Then he saw the statue on the tall column. I'll put up there. It's a fine position with plenty of fresh air. Okay, then he chosen a place for himself, and he said that yeah, this place is all right, it's looking good. When I'll be there, I'll enjoy the fresh air. So he alighted just between the feet of the happy prince. Okay, alighted means so he was happy. I have a golden bedroom, he said loftily. Loftily means softly. To himself as he looked around, he said that he has a golden bedroom. He prepared to go to sleep, but just as he was putting his head under his wing, a large drop of water fell on him. Okay, see, he slept on that near the statue leg only. So when he was putting his head under the thing, what happened? A drop of water fell over him. What a curious thing. Curious means strange, peculiar. There is not a single cloud in the sky. The stars are quite clear and bright, and yet it's raining. Okay, children, when it rains, when the clouds are dark, okay, they are blackish, they are grey in color, then we have rain. So it said that the sky is very much clear, it is very much sky blue in color. Then how come this thing has happened? It was very strange. Then another drop fell. What is the use of a statue if I cannot keep the rain off? So he said that what is the use of the statue if I am sitting under the statue, then also the rain is coming on me, then what is the use of the statue? I must look for a good chimney pot, and he determined to fly again away. But before he opened his wing, a third drop fell. What did he see? Okay, while he was just thinking that what he should do now, the third drop also fell on him. The eyes of the happy prince were filled with tears, and tears were running down his golden cheeks. Okay, now children, that happy prince was crying. Why he was crying, children? Because he felt such pity on that person, that he is having no house, no shelter, no floor on his head. Okay, so that drop was of tears. Happy prince was in such a pain. Children, when do we cry? When we are hurt, when our heart is filled with sorrow and sadness, we cry. Tears roll from our eyes. Same way, happy prince were filled with tears, and tears were running down his golden cheeks. Why again and again it is said to be golden? Because it is made from gold. The statue is made out of gold. His face was so beautiful in the moonlight. When the moonlight fell, when that light fell, it looked beautiful, magnificent. Okay, that golden color used to shine. Okay, as I told you that the little swallow was filled with pity. Daya aa rahi thi. Who are you? I am the happy prince. Now the person started talking to that statue. Why are you weeping then? Weeping means crying. Asked the swallow. You have quite drenched me. Okay, quite drenched me means गीला हो गया हूँ मैं. Okay. When I was alive and had a human heart, answered the statue, I did not know what tears were, for I lived in the palace where sorrow is not allowed to enter. So he explained his whole story to that swallow. He said that when I was very well alive, okay, then I was not aware that people are in so much misery. There is so much pain in the world. There is so much unhappiness. Because children, obviously, King lives to the fullest. He has everything what he needs, all the comforts, all the luxuries, all the A-listest thing. Everybody is after him so that his wishes should come true, his all work is done. So he said that in my palace sorrow was not even entering. I didn't know what hurting means, what sadness means. Okay, my courtiers call me the happy prince, and happy indeed I was. So he said that my name became a happy prince because I was always happy, always delighted. I was so much enjoying my life. So I lived and so I died. And now that I am dead, they have set me up here so high that I can see the ugliness and all the misery of my city. And though my heart is made of lead, yet I cannot choose but weep. He said that when I was alive, when I was in my palace, everyone looked after me, but they never told me the actual reality of life. Yes, children, we also see sometimes when we move through the road, we really feel pity over those beggars, that how are they dealing with their life actually. So sometimes our heart is so much filled. Same way he answered the swallow that yes, I am so worried, I am so tensed. They have made me stand over here, and from over here I can see the ugliness. What does ugliness refers to? Ugliness refers to, children, the problems with the poor people face. Okay, what, is he not solid gold? He was too polite to make any personal remarks. Far away, continued the statue in a low musical voice, far away in a little street, there's a poor house. One of the windows is open, and through I can see a woman seated at the table. Now he is giving one example that for instance, he saw one house where it was a very small house, and because one of the windows were open, he could see what is happening inside the house. So what did he saw? He saw a woman seated at the table, sitting on the table. Her face is thin and worn, and she has coarse. Coarse means rough. Her face is so thin, she's so weak, she's worn. Means when children, somebody is not taking care of their properly, then that shows on the face. It becomes very dirty, very ugly, very old. Okay, all pricked by needle, for she is a seamster. Okay, pricked by needle means she does that tailoring work, so it is filled with all pricked by needle. Okay, she is embroidering flowers on a satin gown for the loveliest of the queen maids of honor. So what she's doing, she's making a beautiful gown for the queen's maid, and because she's making it, her hands have become so rough. Okay, continuously she's working on the thing. Why? Just to make the queen happy. In a bed in the corner of the room, her little boy is lying ill. Okay, he has fever and is asking his mother to give him oranges. Okay, that lady is occupied with work. Why? Ultimately she wants money to fill her stomach, to fill her family's stomach. So what he sees, that his little boy is having so much fever and he wants to eat oranges. His mother has nothing to give him but river water, so he's crying. Children, he's saying that they are so poor that they have no food to eat. Basic orange, children, what is the price of that? Nothing. It's too less. But children, that too less also is not being gained by those people. So think of their situation, how they are living or leading their life. Swallow, swallow, little swallow, will you not bring her the ruby out of my sword hilt? My feet are fastened to this pedestal and I cannot move. He says that, can't you do one thing, that you take out one ruby from my sword and you give to that woman, that out of that ruby, that when she sells that ruby, that gem, at least she can live properly. Because what will I do with the ruby? Okay, my feet are fastened means I am tied on this pedestal, on this path. I cannot move, but you can move. If you can help me, will you do that for me? Okay. Go through till till here, and tomorrow we'll be continuing. All right.